I said I'm wild, different and such. I talk sick, fire, ground lifting amok. We ain't strapped out here. Like when you pound kids in the truck, but protect your lid. Like a child sipping his cup, because that punchline will turn real deal to real down on his luck. What up? So I say, before I start that particular part of the bars, that I punch in my setups. Hence the wild, different and such. Talk sick, fire. I talk sick, fire, ground lifting amok. That's the nerd bars for the homies that play Pokemon. Growlithe is a fire Pokemon. Muck is a toxic Pokemon. I say we ain't strapped out here. Like when you pow kids in a truck, well, obviously I don't use gun bars, and that's not something that I wouldn't be strapped out in Canada. People that put a whole bunch of kids in the back of the truck, there's no seatbelts in the back of the truck, so we ain't strapped out here. Like when you pow kids in a truck, protect your lid, protect your head, your lid. Because these haymakers are coming. Protect your lid like a child sipping his cup. You put a protective lid over a child, because these punchlines are turned real deal to real down on his luck, and that's pretty self-explanatory. You too old, real. Black-white movie, you getting killed for playing. Bagpipe music, Diesel put him down. The Shaq type of jackknife movie, meet the new chip. You just a mag stripe to him. You don't fly the flag high truly. One day you KOTD, the next day you a smack white groupie. You act type goofy, you got one shot. Dawn knots, I'm too cold. Bomb pops, so stop sleeping. Alarm clocks, cause it's a wrap. And you getting the raw deal like half price sushi. This next part I go into is more of a performance-based part, but at the same time I'm still punching in all the setups as well. I say you too old, real. Black-white movie. Now obviously an old reel, an old film would be a black-white movie. You getting killed for playing bagpipe music. Before you start to play bagpipes, you get into a kilt for playing the bagpipe music. Diesel put him down. Hence the hands, meaning the punchlines will put him down. But also Diesel, I say the Shaq type or jackknife moving. Now everybody knows that Shaquille O'Neal's nickname is Diesel, but also Diesel that was part of WWF and WWE. His special move was a jackknife. So I say Diesel put him down, the Shaq type or jackknife move him. Then I go into meet the new chip, you just a mag stripe to him. Since it's got a feel of me versus real deal, he's a vet and I'm a rookie. The idea of meet the new chip, you just a mag stripe to him means we're in with the new, out with the old. The new debit and credit cards got the chip on them. We don't really even slide them anymore. Now I go into, you don't fly the flag high truly. One day you KOTD, the next day you a smack white groupie. And that's just kind of like a little a jab at him, going back and forth from league to league and never really pledging allegiance to one league. Then I go into the performance heavy part and I say, I got one shot, Don Knotts, I'm too cold, bomb pops, so stop sleeping, alarm clocks. Now, Don Knotts is the actor that played Barney Fife and Andy Griffith. And this is kind of like me, These are probably bars you would never hear from anybody else in battle rap. But Don Knotts played Barney Fife and Andy Griffith, and he was always only given one bullet because Andy didn't trust him. So I say, you got one shot, Don Knotts. I'm too cold, bomb pops. Now everybody should know what a bomb pop is. We used to eat them when we was younger. Stop sleeping, alarm clocks. And then I say it's a wrap, and you getting a raw deal like half price sushi. Now obviously sushi is wrapped, but this battle is a wrap already. It's done. And in this scenario, you're getting the raw deal, which raw deal is a phrase to say the unfair treatment. You're getting the bad side of it. But also it's a name flip. So I'm saying you're getting the raw deal. But also raw deal, a deal on sushi would be half price, right? So there's so much in that. This is a wrap, and you getting the raw deal, half price sushi, and that's kind of how I end it right there. So.